But there's a lot we can talk about here, really. I mean, it seems like, I was going to like go over the teams and look at like win-loss records and stuff like that and try to like predict who's going to win the tournament or which team has the best odds. But so much has happened that it's a little bit difficult, right? I mean, the Red Legion roster, while different for a minute, was back to normal now, really. So they kind of just have the same roster they did last year. X Factor is relatively the same, but they did add back that one guy who's really good. Who's that one guy that's really good? Archie Montemayor. Impact's all crazy. They got a whole different complete roster. Houston Heat lost some players. Damage, I don't remember what happened to Damage. Paintball Fit, they're the exact same roster. X Factor, or Aftershock, gonna be near the same roster. Dynasty's had a shakeup. AC Diesel's had a shakeup. So there's a lot of these teams that are just like completely different. One of the things that I'm looking forward to really is these three teams, those like bottom tier teams. And if you guys don't know, they kind of do this based on how you finish in the overall standings. So that top tier is going to be like the best teams, and you can kind of see it goes down that list. And then you play all these teams. So that means Red Legion will play Damage, AC Diesel, Aftermath, and the Royal City Sea Dogs. But what's interesting to me is just those teams, right? Because when we have the Royal City Sea Dogs, which are brand new, they purchased the Blast Camp spot. And then we kind of had a merger situation right there with the Tauntauns. The Tauntauns and Notorious merged, but it's, it's just all Tauntaun players, essentially. And then we have Leverage. Leverage won the Semi-Pro Division last year. So it's just interesting to see really three brand new teams for the most part. I mean, a lot of these Tauntaun guys have played, I'm like undoing and then redoing. A lot of these Tauntaun guys have been playing, pro for a long time and have played pro in the NXL often before, unlike Leverage and unlike the Sea Dogs. Those are three new teams, but we also have Arsenal, right? I mean, Arsenal renamed themselves from Revo. They have sort of newish owner, Tom Four. He's owned Revo for a couple years now. And Tom Four was actually previously the owner of another pro team, Arsenal, that was based out of DC. I think DC Arsenal, I believe so. The Northeast area, at least. So we kind of technically have four teams. But it always makes it interesting, right? I mean, there's so much shaken up in the pro division. Just being able to watch some of these teams, Impact's got all those guys. They got Tyler Harmon and Marcelo went over there. They also had Mouse for a second, but then he went back to AC Diesel. It's going to be a hell of a season. I think that Red Legion's still so good that I would probably just be like, Red Legion's going to win.